Hey, good morning, everyone. Today is December 1, 2025. So we're done with the transcendental functions. Today, we will start with the techniques of integrations. And if time permits, we can also discuss indeterminate forms and improper integrals by, I don't know, maybe by up to Thursday. Okay, so um, here the so we have here the techniques of integrations. Techniques of integration. So perhaps some of these were already discussed in your calculus too. But anyway, we can have a short recap of the this topic, techniques of integration. Now, we have different formulas. There are several formulas that you can use. Maybe I'll show some. Um, okay, okay, this one. So we have this integral of du. We just have to, these are the different formulas for integrations. So that's this. Okay, so kana. Muna siya ang mga different techniques of, different formulas sa integration. And then, I mean, not techniques, but rather different formulas. So we have the integration by parts as the first one of this technique, integration by parts. Okay. So this technique or method of integration is very useful. And how it was or how it is obtained is based from the product rule of a derivative. So for example, let um, f of x and then g of x be two differentiable functions. Okay. Then we have the following. The derivative of the function, the product of the function f of x times g of x, if you can remember, that is the first function times the derivative of the second function. Sorry. Derivative of the second function added by the second function times derivative of the first function. Now, the derivative of the second function can be written as g prime of x, and the derivative of the first function can be written as f prime of x. So you have this. Next thing is that we are going to rearrange the function or the given equation. Possibly we can write this first. Then we have this. It follows that this quantity f of x times g prime of x. This is equal to, you just transpose this part, this, or quote unquote transpose na to dito sa left hand side, so that this becomes derivative of f of x g of x minus g of x f prime of x. Okay, so gi-rearrange lang gid siya. So balik kani nga part is mo ni, and then balhin din nato ni kani nga part. Kani siya mo ni to speakers. Okay. Now we are going to integrate each side of the equation. So integrating each side of the equation, we get integral of f of x g prime of x equals integral of dx of, okay, wait lang kayo, akin na nanawag. Ano na, kadali lang kamolo. Sige ra, ako sang i-post. Post anak. Okay, so where will be? Okay, so integrate na to term by term. The left hand side and the right hand side of the equation. So integral of the derivative of f of x times gx minus integral of g of x f prime of x. Okay. Now you can see that the integral of dx, or the integral of the derivative, is by the fundamental theorem of calculus. So mura na siya it will neutralize each other. So the two operation neutralize each other, or mura siya ma-cancel. So what remains is just the integral of that is f of x g of x. So minus integral of g of x f prime of x. Okay. So kana siya. Now this equation, I'll name this as equation number 1. Okay. So this equation is called the formula for integration by parts. Okay, integration by parts. So by the way, we can also rename or rewrite the equation by let our u equal to f of x and our v as g of x. Okay, so ang atong u is f of x, and then ang v is g of x, so that equation number 1 becomes integral of u, and then ang v na to is g of x, so f of x g prime of x, that is not gb, but rather derivative of v, because g of x is v, which is equal to f of x g of x, so that will be uv minus integral of g of x, so that is v, And then f prime of x is the derivative of u, which is the derivative of u is f prime of x. Okay, so from now on, this will be our rewritten nga formula sa sa ato ang integration by parts. Now, some notes to remember that we usually we let dv be the most complicated factor of our integrand factor, complicated factor of the integrand because we have u and dv, di ba? So ang atong gamiton nga dv is katong mas complicated siya or pinaka complicated nga factor of the integrand. Okay, that can be integrated directly. Easily or directly? So, pwede sa directly. And then the second part is that we let u be the function, okay, whose derivative is a simpler function. Okay, so these are just guides, of course. You can innovate sa unsa nimo pag-solve. Okay, let's try this example. Evaluate integral of x ln x dx. Okay, so what is our dv and what is our u? So ang dv nato is complicated siya pero ma-integrate nato. And then ang ato ang u is katong simpler siya, ang iyang derivative is simpler ang iyang form. So ang ln x dx is complicated siya but at the same time medyo lisod siya lisod siya kuha ang iyang integralan. So a wise choice would be not to use ln x dx as our dv, but rather our dv will be x dx, something like that. Okay, so the solution will be for integral of x ln x dx, okay, we let our u to be this ln x because the derivative of ln x is 1 over x. So simpler ang yang function, di ba? Okay. And our dv is complicated siya, x dx, but dali ra man gyapon ko ang iyang kwan, ang iyang integral. Then from this, we can compute our du. Du is just the derivative of ln x. So that is 1 over x times derivative of x, which is 1. So, pwede ra nga di na nato ibutang ang 1. So, just put a dx kay du ra man atong ibutang. Supposedly du dx na siya pero mura lang atong implicit nga pag-differentiate siya. And ang ato ang v is just the integral of x dx. This can be computed as x to the power of tag 1 sa exponent, so x squared over 2. So di na ka magbutang sa og kuan ning constant. Anyway, wala ra man simplify ra gyapon dito later. So di lang sa nato butangan og plus ang ato ang integral sa dv. Okay, so it follows that integral of x ln x dx can be written as iuna na to ang ln x. This is for the purpose of mas kuan siya isulat karang mas dali siya ninyo matiman-an. But although pwede ra gyapon nga di na mo isulat as ln x dx. So, para lang nga pag-abot diri ang atong ln x is u, and then ang atoang x dx uh, is our v. So that will be this can be written as kuan dv. Okay. So kana x dx dv. Now from the formula, this is integral of u dv is it is equal to uv minus integral of v du, di ba? So it is uv minus integral of v du. Now our u is ln x. Okay, and then our v is x squared over 2. Okay, so this is times x squared over 2. Okay, minus integral of the value of v is x squared over 2. So x squared over 2. And then ang value sa du na to is 1 over x dx. So that is times 1 over x dx. Okay, we simplify this. Yun na to ang kaning x squared over 2. So this is actually equal to 1 half x squared ln x. So minus integral of, we simplify this. Pagawas na to ang 2 sa gawas, or actually ipagawas na to 1 half diya. And then what remains is just x squared divided by x, and then naapat tayo mabilin nga x diya sa factor. So we have x dx. Okay, so this is 1 half x squared ln x minus 1 half times integral of x is pareha itong ganina, no? Na may integral sa x na nato doon, x dx, which is 1 half x squared, and then ahera ta magbutang og c. 1 half x squared or x squared over 2. Okay, and then this can be written as 1 half x squared ln x minus 1/4 x squared plus the constant c. Okay, so that's it. Next example is we are going to evaluate integral of x cubed e to the power of x squared dx. To solve integral of x cubed e to the power of x squared dx, aha man diri ang mas complicated nga problem diri. Kanibang e to the power of x squared dx or kanibang x cubed. Now, mas complicated ang e to the power of x squared. And then dali ra sa pagkuha sa iyang integral ana, kay ang integral sa e to the power of x squared is just e to the power of x squared, and then kuhaon din nimong derivative sa x squared, which is 2x. So dapat naa kay e to the power of x squared times 2x dx, di ba? Para pag-integrate niya diretso. So ang atong himuon karon is kaning x cubed bungkago nato na into x squared e to the power of x squared, and then x dx. Okay, rewrite this to integral of x squared diha, and then e to the power of x squared, and then ang x din nga size diha nato ibutang. It's because ang integral aning e to the power of x squared is e to the power of x squared gyapon, and then ang iyang derivative is 2x. So nanamtay x, kailangan na lang tag 2, but that is very simple to determine kung ahatap para ma-neutralize na to or pangitaw na tong integrating factor niya, di ba? Okay. Hence, hence, okay, instead of hence, we let u be equal to, ang atong u is x squared. Okay? Ang u na to x squared kay para ang medyo complicated na to nga part is kaning e to the power of x squared. Pero makuha ra nato dito ang ato ang ato ang integral. Okay? Then if u is equal to x squared, then derivative of u is derivative of x squared, this is 2x dx. And our v, ang atong v ani is equal to the integral of e to the power of x squared times x dx. So by the way, kinanglan nga 2x ni siya diha ba kay para um kuan ang iyang kuan ma-integrate ginato siya dito. Kinanglan tag 2. So what we're going to do is right here is e to the power of x squared. Himo na tong 2x dire dx pero para ma-okay lang is magbutang tag 1 half dire kay anyway if we divide 1 half if we multiply 1 half and 2 the answer is 1 so okay ra siya. And then dali lang din kay siya i-integrate. So this is 1 half. Ang integral ana niya is e to the power of x squared ra gyapon. It's because this can be written as u du, di ba? U du. Or sorry, e to the power of u bali siya. E to the power of u. Yung integral sa e to the power of u is just e to the power of u ra gyapon. So integral sa e to the power of u du because ang u na to is x squared. Of course lahi nga u dia. Ang u na to x squared so ang du ana niya is 2x dx. Okay? So this is the integral of the v. Okay? It follows that integral of x cubed e to the power of x squared dx which is equal to integral of x squared times kwan, di ba? But anyway, sige lang. Integral of this is equal to uv uv or pili sa nato butangan og kwan. U ang integral sa u dv nato ani because our u is x squared and then ang dv nato is kwan or gani ako na like kwan kay para dili mo masundan gid ninyo. We can write this as x squared times e to the power of x squared times x dx. So this is actually equal to integral of u and then dv because our dv is e to the power of x squared x dx. And again, this is uv minus integral of v du. So our u is sa tong u x squared and then v is 1 half e to the power of x squared, di ba? So that is times 1 half e to the power of x squared. Okay? Minus integral of v which is 1 half e to the power of x squared and then ang du na to is derivative of u is 2x dx. Okay, so times 2x dx. Okay? So 2x dx. So 1 half e to the power of x squared 2x dx. So this is equal to 1 half yun na natong x squared and then e to the power of x squared and then ibutang na to ang 1 half diri and then e to the power of x squared times 2x dx. So this is equal to 1 half x squared e to the power of e to the power of x squared minus ang integral aning 1 half 1 half okay wait 1/2 e to the power of u dv, uv minus v du. Ang du na to is e to the power of x squared x dv, and then ang v na to is 1/2 e to the power of x squared. Is this correct? Wait. U e to the power of u dv, and then uv minus v du. This is integral of w e to x dx. So I think sakto ra. And this is minus 1/2. The way, unsa integral ani niya? This is integral ani is e to the power of x squared lang, di ba? Okay, e to the power of x squared. And then we add the constant. So this is our final answer. Okay, next example. Evaluate integral of x cosine x dx. Solution. For integral of x cosine x dx, we are going to let our u, so yung simpler ni kaning x. Okay, anyway, ang cosine x dx is complicated siya, and then dali naman sad ko yung integral ana, which is just integral ana niya is sine. Okay, so let u be equal to x and dv be equal to cosine x dx. Then du is equal to derivative of u is du, derivative of x is 1 dx, or simply dx. And our v is the integral of this cosine x dx, okay, because the integral of dv is v. And of course, this is easy to find the integral. The integral of this is sine x, okay, sine of x or sine x, because the derivative of sine x is of course cosine x. Thus, integral of x cosine x dx, which is integral of u dv, okay, is equal to uv minus integral of v du. So what is u? U is x, and then v is sine x. So this is x sine x minus integral of v, which is sine x. And then ang ato ding du is dx. So this is x sine x minus integral of sine x is negative cosine x. So that is negative cosine x and then plus c. So you have to memorize the formula. So what do we have now? X sine x plus cosine x plus c. Okay, so this is the final answer. Next example. Another example. Evaluate integral of tangent inverse of x dx. Okay. Ang atong complicated ani nga part is kaning tangent inverse x, pero ang iyang magong integral ana kay medyo taas siya. So instead nga kana atong buhaton, ang atong himuon nga u is kanina lang kuan dx sorry. Ang ato na lang himuon nga u is kaning tangent inverse of x na lang mismo. Instead nga mo to atong himuon nga dv, atong tangent inverse x dx, ba? So this will be our solution. To to solve integral of tangent inverse x dx, let u be equal to tangent inverse of x, and our dv is dx. Okay. So we can also use the other, you can find the other way around, pero medyo lisod siya kung kato atong agian. Okay. Okay, this is so that our du is equal to, what is the derivative of tangent inverse of x? Okay, yung derivative ana is katong a na to, di ba? A over a plus u squared. A, ang derivative sa tangent inverse is a over 1 a plus x squared. A plus u squared, something like that. So, yung derivative ana is dx or ano dyan, sorry, is 1 over 1 plus x squared. Munang derivative sa tangent inverse of x. Kala ni mo dx dali. Okay. So, katong inverse trigonometric function, nato siya dito. And our v is the integral of dx. Dali rin kay integral sa dx is just x. Okay. So, ang v is equal to x. This implies that integral of tangent inverse of x dx is equal to integral of u dv, and we know nga ang integral sa u dv by the integration by parts is uv minus integral of v du. Okay? So u again is tangent inverse. Tangent inverse of x times, and then ang v na to is x, so that is times x, minus integral of v, which is x, and then ang du na to is times 1 over 1 plus x squared dx. Okay, so we rewrite this as x tangent inverse of x minus x dx over 1 plus x squared. Okay, now diri karon is tanaw gani ang sa imong denominator is 1 plus x squared, yung derivative ana niya is derivative 1 0, derivative of x squared is 2x, so na x dx, so that will be 2x dx. So we let, instead nga u nagamit na mo ito, we just use let u1 be equal to 1 plus x squared. Okay, then derivative of u1 is equal to 2x dx. Pero x dx man ang nadiri sa ibabaw, we can rewrite this as 1 half du1 equals x dx. Okay, wait lang. Okay, nagaayo pero okay. And then what else? Hence, integral of x dx over 1 plus x squared. This is equal to integral of, so ang x dx na to is 1 half du1, and then ang 1 plus x squared na to is muna to ang u1, which is equal to 1 half integral of du1 over u1. So du over u ni siya nga form, so meaning that is ln ang iyang derivative na, ln of u1. Okay? So it follows that we go back to our original nga kwanta, integral of tangent inverse of x dx is equal to, na naman tayo answer nga, x tangent inverse x tangent inverse x minus integral of x dx. Pero naano tay answer ani ang integral sa x dx over 1 plus x squared is 1 half ln u. So that is minus 1 half ln u1. But atong u1 is, we already identify yun sa atong u1, 1 half ln of 1 plus x squared. So that is 1 half ln of 1 plus x squared. And then just add constant. Okay, so this is our final answer. Okay, so dali na kayo. So another example, evaluate integral of, let me check what's the time, 11:29, still have time. Evaluate ln of x squared dx. Okay, so ln of x squared dx. So complicated ang ln x squared, pero ang yung derivative lisod pagig kaayo siya kwaon. So muna himuna lang nato nga u, and then ang ato ang dv will be our dx. Okay, solution, to find the integral of ln x squared dx. Okay, we let u be equal to ln of x squared. Okay, and our dv is equal to dx. Then from this, we can compute for our ln x squared. Ang yung derivative ana is power rule, that is 2 ln x to the power of 1 lang dayon ba? Times, kuhaan pag natong derivative sa ln x. Okay, beta. Nara. Then du is equal to 2 ln x. This is power rule. 2 ln x to the power of 1 tana diha, and then kuhaan nimo ang derivative sa ln x. And this is equal to 2 ln x. Derivative of ln x is times 1 over x. So this means that this is equal to 2 over x. Dili nato ibalhin ang 1 over x. And then narin tayo ln x. Okay. And our dv, u du, and then our dv, or our v is equal to integral of dv, which is integral of dx. Okay, so this is just x, ang integral sa dx. Integral sa derivatives, x ra gyapon ang answer ba? Okay. Hence, what do we have? Integral of ln x squared dx is equal to integral of u dv. Okay, which is, this is equal to u times v minus integral of v du. Okay, so u is, our u is ln x squared ba? So that is ln x and then squared. Okay, and then ang atong v is x, so times x minus integral of v, which is x, and then ang derivative na to sa atong u is 2 over x ln x. So this is 2 over x ln x. I forgot to write the dx here. So na dx dali. So dx. Okay, we simplify this. We have ln x to the power of 2x minus, we can divide this kaning apart. So this is just integral of 2 ln x dx. Okay, next is kaduha ta mag integration by parts ani. So by the way, this is equal to ln of x squared, or pwede siya isulat ani. Ngani nga pagkakuan. Iuna na tong xx, then ln x squared minus iuna na to ang 2 pagawas, so that ln x na lang siya dire. Okay. Let, we're going to use u1 b, ang u1 na to is ln x. So parihara ni siya pag-solve itong ganina. And then, and dv1 be equal to dx, so that ang du1 na to is just the derivative of ln x, or 1 over x dx. And ang ato ading v1 is just the integral of dx, which is equal to x. So it follows that integral of ln x dx is equal to, integral of ln x dx is equal to u1. This is actually integral of u1 dv1, which is equal to integral of u1 v1 minus integral of v1 du1. Okay? So integral sa not integral diri, integral wala na siya integral, uv1 ani, u1 v1. So ang atong u1 is ln x. Okay, and then ang ato ang v1 is x minus integral of ang v1 again is x, and then ang du1 derivative of derivative of u1, or derivative of u1 is 1 over x dx. So we simplify this, yun na nito ang x ln x minus this can be divided, so integral na lang siya sa dx. So this is x ln x minus x. Okay, so therefore the integral of ln x squared dx is equal to, integral sa ln x squared is x ln x squared, x dayon ln x squared minus 2, then 2 integral of ln x, di ba? So minus 2, and then integral sa ln x is kani siya. Okay, so we write this as x ln x minus x, then plus constant. So we can write this as x ln x squared minus 2x ln x plus 2x plus constant. Or pili sad siya anaon siya pagsulat x ln squared x, yana, ang ln x niya squared siya is x ln squared x. Dili ang x ang imong i-square ha, ang ln mismo. So minus 2x ln x plus 2x plus constant. Okay. So this is our final answer. This. Okay. So dali ra. And another example. Ito boss. Evaluate integral of e to the x sin x dx. Okay, solution to solve this integral, so kani nga integral, we are going to let sa man natong u. May complicated ani kaning e to the x ba or kaning sin x? So, asar siguro no? Pero i-try na to una nga ang atong u is e to the x. Okay? And dv is equal to sin x dx. Okay? Then, this means that our derivative of u is e to the x, then derivative din sa x, which is 1. So, just write dx. So, du equals e to the x dx. And ang atong v is the integral of sin x dx. Ang iyang integral ani is cosine pero negative ba? Negative cosine x. Wala na ni dx. Kaya lang cosine x. Now, integral of e to the x sin x dx is equal to the integral of u dv. Okay? And this is equal to uv minus integral of v du. Okay, so this is equal to, ang u na to is e to the x, integral of e to the x, and then ang dv na to, on the other hand, is sin x dx. Okay, minus u dv. Okay, wait. Anong nagbalik pa mo ko dito? uv na to dito. So, ang u na to is e to the x, and then ang v is negative cosine x. So, we have negative cosine x minus integral of v, which is negative cosine x, and then ang du is e to the x dx. So we simplify this. We have negative e to the x cosine x. Okay? And then we have minus, so this is plus. Yun na lang na to ang e to the x. So this is e to the x cosine x dx. So, ang original is integral of e to the x sin x. Di karon integral of e to the x cosine x. So, possibly mo balik ni siya kung atong kanina pong ikaduha mo atong himuon nga kaning integral ato na pag integration by parts na pud. Okay. So, we let u1 be equal to e to the x. And our dv1 is equal to cosine x dx. Okay? This implies that derivative of u1 is e to the x dx, and v1 is the integral of this dv1, which is integral of cosine x dx. And integral of cosine x dx is positive sin x. Okay? Thus, balik ta sa ato ang original nga ang integral sa e to the x sin x dx is equal to, sa ito primero na ito nga nakuha dere, negative e to the x. So that is negative e to the x cosine x, and then plus integral aning e to the x cosine x dx. Pero nakuha na ito ni siya nga no. Wait. Thus, integral of e to the x cosine x dx, this is equal to integral of u1 dv1, which is equal to u1 v1 minus integral of v1 du1. So this is equal to u1 is e to the x, and then ang v1 na to is sin x. So this e to the x sin x minus integral of v1 which is sin x, and then ang ato dayong du1 is e to the x dx. Oops. So, dibalik sa katong original yang ako. Okay? Or we can write this as e to the x sin x minus integral of e to the x sin x dx. Okay? Mm-hmm. So, tanawa ang iyang kuan, iyang form. Hence, palit atong original na to, e to the x sin x, integral of e to the x sin x dx. Nara? Integral of e to the x sin x dx is equal to, kaning una, negative e to the x cosine x. So, negative e to the x cosine x, and then plus or minus, plus integral of e to the x cosine x, pero nanam tayo value sa e to the x, integral sa e to the x cosine x, which is e to the x sin x minus integral of e to the x sin x dx. So nibalik kasi sa yung original. So atong himuon karon, okay, ang atong himuon is kani siya nga part, kani nga kuan is atong ibalhin dito paingon diha. So mahimo na siyang integral of e to the x sin x dx plus integral of e to the x sin x dx. And this is equal to negative e to the x cosine x plus e to the x sin x. Okay. So this implies that mahimo na siyang duha ka e to the x sin x because we are going to add this to integral. Ha? And this is equal to, pili na to yun na ang positive, kanang e to the x sin x, then minus e to the x cosine x. Okay. Therefore, we divide both sides by 2. So, mabili na lang dali is integral sa e to the x sin x dx, which is equal to e to the x sin x minus e to the x cosine x over 2. Or, pwede sad siya nga i-kuan as 1/2. So, you can have 1/2 times e to the x sin x minus e to the x cosine x. So, pidirag ka na ang imuhang form or ka na nasa taas niya. Okay. So, finally, this is the final answer. Pidi pa din siya kuan, i-common man ang kuan ba? So, pidi rasad nga 1/2 diri ang e to the x, and then sin x minus cosine x. Pidi rasad nga ni na form. Okay. So with this, you try to solve this. Derive. So practice. Derive the following. Ang integral sa x to the n e to the x dx is equal to x to the n e to the x minus n times integral of x to the power of n minus 1 e to the x dx. So this is a formula actually. So inyo na siyang i-derive using integration by parts lang yung gamitan. Okay. One last example, I think. try natin eh. Another example. Evaluate or not example, practice gyapon siguro. So inyo lang ni siyang solve. So this is number 1. And then number 2 is evaluate the definite integral from 0 to 2 of x squared e to the power of x dx. Okay, third one. Gusto ka niyo. Integral of evaluate integral of x secant x tangent x dx. Evaluate integral of x tangent inverse of x dx. And then we can have this area gyapon. Find the area of the region bounded by the curve y is equal to ln x, the x-axis, and the line x equals e squared. Okay, so that's all. That's for integration by parts. So later this afternoon, I'm going to discuss trigonometric integrals. Okay, so thank you for listening and see you this afternoon, 4 p.m. para sa to ang exam. Okay, bye for now.